All right, welcome everybody to the link. Rolling around on the streets of Guam on a beautiful and I would say a little bit overcast Monday, first Monday of the year. Happy New Year to you and your family. If you're watching football on a Sunday and you're in the States and everything like that, we wish you the best. You guys can have your snow. Sorry, I'll take the sunshine 365 days out of the year. But one place that is wonderful and is always a fantastic place to catch the sunset is over at the University of Guam campus in Manila. You go out there to like the Marine Bio College, you go out there to like, you know, like the Marine Lab and everything like that. You're right on the bay. You see some of the most gorgeous sunsets there. And it is one of the many reasons why we as alumni, I'm proudly class of 1996 from UOG, why we have to give back to our university to make sure that our beloved alma mater continues to do what it does and continue to move ever forward. And Jirrah Bautista is joining us right now. She is in the endowment office. And Jirrah, Happy New Year to you and your team over there.
Happy New Year.
All right. And I know
you're
yourself a proud Raiders fan, and you actually share an office, as I understand, with a 49ers fan, so that must work well.
Yes, it's fun. I can't wait till Super Bowl.
A little bit of a clash, perhaps.
Yes.
But there is no clash and there is no conflict in the fact that, you know, like that UOG has given those of us who went there so much, and it is our responsibility for us to give back to it. So if you wouldn't mind, kind of like tell us about some of the recent progress with the endowment office and what we can do to help out our university.
Thanks, Jason. Well, first I just wanted to make a little correction. So my name is pronounced Jirrah with a long I. It's okay. I missed that in the pre-interview. So I'm new to the Endowment Foundation. I started in September, but as you may know, the Endowment Foundation was founded in 1982, and so in 2022, in April, we will be celebrating 40 years of existence and of helping the university through various types of support. So we manage a lot of the finances and the in-kind and the monetary donations that come in for the university. And so that's how we are able to give back through scholarships and various financial support, like for procuring equipment, assisting with professors and lecturers who come in from off island, and then a lot of the school's events. So there's a lot of ways. It's going to be too long for me to list, but we definitely are great partners, and we try to support them, especially the students, and especially during this time of COVID where so many restrictions have occurred. So in any way we are able to raise awareness of the needs, raise funds, we do that. And we just ended our G is for Giving campaign, which is our annual campaign.
I love that virtual background, by the way. That is so cool.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of the things that we've learned through the COVID experience is to really showcase some of the things that we do and be creative. But yeah, so just meeting with people, partnering up, letting people know what we're about, what we do, and how we help the students in the university.
And the one thing that I've always appreciated and loved, I mean, it's a challenge of running a university, is, you know, a lot of people just think, okay, their main revenue source is just tuition and everything like that. But you're constantly putting up new and more capable, more advanced, buildings and facilities. You know, the athletic program has been completely overhauled and in very positive ways. There's a Hall of Fame for UOG athletics right now. You know, now there's an engineering school. I try and tell young business majors, because that's what I majored in. I was like, man, you guys don't realize how good you guys have it at the Leon Girl building over there. Like, I had the B building, if you remember that, like way back. I'm not throwing shade on them by any means. I'm like, you guys have every single opportunity to learn as much as possible, to collaborate with other people, who are going to go on and be leaders on Guam, and to be as successful as possible. And, all you guys got to do is go to class and put in the work and do it and everything. But when you reach, Manamco level like I am, and you're an alumni and everything, you want to see that tradition and the legacy continue and everything. So what can someone like me do?
Well, you can check out our website at give.uog.edu to see how we do give and what our campaigns are. Learn more about what kind of scholarships are available, because there are quite a few, and they may be specific to the type of education the student's getting or the type of interest a person has. Like you said, you were a business major, so businesses business people, business-minded people, entrepreneurs out there may want to support students who are in that program. So there's a scholarship specifically for those students, and then of course the School of Business and Public Administration, they have funds through us, and we support them through various ways throughout the year. So I think you're right. Back in our day, a lot of schools were up and coming, a lot of programs were up and coming. Some may be in existence now, some may not be, and there may be a lot of new ones that are available for students. And so lots of growth and development has been created over the years. Right now, they're building the repository of like cultural, how do you call it, things that they find are specific to the Chamorro culture, the Marianas culture. So that's exciting. It's almost done. We pass it every day. It's right across the street, right at the corner where the entrance to the school is. And so, I mean, just physically, you can see the growth that's happening. I know my husband, when we talked about, he's from Guam, but he was at the school when the accreditation was being threatened. And so I think from then, that was just the 90s, late 90s, and to now where the school is actually rated really high among the Western universities on the mainland. And so to just be part of the school, part of that growth, it's really amazing. It's something that those students who are looking forward to going to school there or are currently there can actually be proud of, that they go to an institution on this island where culture and family and history is really important. That only adds to the value of the quality education they're getting at the university.
And that's exactly right. Also, like Janae Uggan, who I know is your office mate, and you guys don't agree on football, but what you guys do agree on is the fact that you've also got an esports program who is being run by our Kent St. Nicholas. There are this myriad of ways that you can actually go to college and use the God-given gifts that you have in you. You may be an expert chemist, or you may be like a math geek, or you may feel the call to serve in the military and everything, and you could be the next great officer in the military. You can be a video game enthusiast, and you can actually go out and make a positive contribution to Guam in all of these different ways that you can do that. But by the same token, Jirrah. I can't believe I mispronounced that at the beginning. My apologies.
It's spelled wrong.
Yeah, at UOG, it's never been, and when you go there as a freshman, they say, just because you go to UOG, you're part of a special community, but you are not to act like, like a snob, or you're not like elite or anything like that. So we always give back, and we contribute. And you're right, you just don't have to be an alumni if you would like to contribute, because you said there's like a lot of private companies here that realize the benefit of the new engineering school. And so they say, we realize that it's a heck of a lot cheaper, and you have engineers who are highly qualified and have local sensibility who are going to go right into our workforce and do great things. You have teachers here that are going to, they know the tendencies of the local students, so they're going to go right in and give kids a quality education and everything like that. So, even if you don't have a direct connection to UOG, maybe as a student and everything like that, you can still contribute, and you can still make Guam great by helping out.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, even if you didn't go to school, you're right. The students that come from out of UOG will end up being in the workforce in the community. And so there's a lot of, our director says it's a ripple effect. It really is, because as small as Guam is, we'll run into somebody who graduated from UOG, and knowing that the kind of school they went to, the kind of experience they had at UOG will definitely be a positive impact in their interactions every day with the partners, between business relationships and the growth and development of the community as a whole. So yeah, I think it's a blessing to be part of this school, to be supportive of their endeavors. So just if people don't know, the Endowment Foundation actually is a separate 501c3 nonprofit. We do, of course, work with the university, and we're like this, we're like work well together. But in case people are wondering and are not really well informed about our organization as a whole, we are a separate entity, but definitely we work in collaboration with them and support them. So when people do contribute and donate to the University of Guam Endowment Foundation, they will be receiving thank you letters and tax related documentation from the Endowment Foundation. Aside from UOG. So
that's the one thing that a lot of people should probably realize. It's a great tax write-off, tax season right around the corner and everything like that. But, you know, I mean, it's something you can feel good about. You're making a positive contribution and, you know, it looks good on the tax forms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. we shouldn't cover that up and everything like that. It's a great way to, you know, get your taxes in order.
It is. It is. I think in our age right now, I'm just over 40, but we do have a lot of friends and peers in the community who are leaders, who are well connected and things like that. And so I think to know that you can have such a direct impact and influence on a student and their own path in life and how they can be benefited from the donations and the charitable giving, I think it's important to point out also because, yeah, you may be going to like a big, well-known university out in the States or whatever, but you may never know what little impact you have if you do donate there. But for the UOG campus and for the students, you definitely can see the impact. And the Endowment Foundation for accountability, we do release a report each year that shows you know, what we've raised and where the money was used, how it was used, and how we've benefited the community. So I think that's a great thing about the Endowment Foundation. We're very accountable and want to make sure that the community knows what we're doing, and we're very how do you call it? We're reachable. We're here. We're on the campus, and we're open to, you know, comments and visitors and the like. So
absolutely. Yeah, you cut $100 check to the University of Guam, everybody like that, and then you see those nurses who were, you know, really busting their butts over it, you know, at GMH and really taking care of people that that need care from COVID and everything like that. You made that happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Every little bit counts.
Okay, so you know, it is the first show of the new year and everything like that. And before we let you go, you know, is there anything you'd like to say to wrap up?
No, just to want to wish everybody a very happy, a blessed, prosperous new year. You know, we all make it great. You know, collectively and in our own little way. I wish everybody be safe. If you have any questions, we are located at Dean Circle, house number 10. You can't miss us. We have a wonderful, beautiful mural on our building. Our number is 671-73-52957. And again, our website, give.uog.edu.
Absolutely. I got a little side trivia for you, Jirrah, if I may. You know, like on Dean Circle, the office that used to house the ROTC, the Cadet Command, where they used to have the rappelling tower. I used to live there. That was my house. That was my house when we first came back to Guam.
You were here when people were living in the home.
Yep, that was my house where the ROTC building used to be.
All right, come by and we'll do a photo op.
I pass by there like all the time, and I think now it's it's one of the university programs. I forget which. I think it's Wary or something like that. But I was like, man, I used to live there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very good. And now it's a water. You know, I was in Pampers when I lived there, and now it's the Water Energy Research Institute. So, you know, like, make that connection.
Okay, I know where it is. And like you were saying, we do have a beautiful view right behind our office. Our back door leads out to that empty lot or that field, and you can see, what am I looking at over there? To Chang and the south. So it's definitely always a beautiful day, whether it's overcast or not. And it's a blessing. So I hope everybody appreciates it and doesn't take it for granted, because we do live on a paradise.
Absolutely. You guys must take the most amazing selfies there, like at the endowment.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous. Well, okay. I guess I can make a pretty safe assumption by saying, you know, your two favorite phrases are, you know, go UOG and go Raiders, right?
Yes. When Raiders are out, I go for Chargers.
Oh, there you go. So Jirrah, we do wish you a happy new year, and thank you for some of your time.
Thank you all. You take care.
All right. Thank you again. Please, everybody, give.uog.edu if you want to help UOG continue to do the very good work they do there. Tell you what, good interview, good